Hello there, today I'm going to tell you all about the Sebo X7 Pet and everything you need to know if you're considering buying one. So the X7 Pet, it is the top of the range of the three main Sebo upright X7 machines. You'll find the odd so-called special edition at places like John Lewis. The machines you buy from us tend to be better value. We have articles on our Sebo shop blog all about that and why that's the case. So there are three basic machines in the range. I'll just briefly touch on the other two before we get to this one. There's the basic white one over here, which if you've got a Sebo already and you've got loads of tools and hoses and everything and you're really happy with it, all your tools and hoses and everything will fit the white. All Sebo tool fittings are the same. It'll fit the white one. You can buy a white one as a replacement. If you've had an X4 extra, the navy blue one, for many years, and it's time to go into a new Sebo, the direct replacement for you is the blue X7 Extra, which comes with the extra hose and the dusting brush, the same as your X4 did. Now, the reason this is top of the range isn't only because of what comes with it, it's also because it does a little bit more than the others. So, as with the others, it comes with three onboard tools. So there's a dusting brush here, there's an upholstery tool there, and there's a crevice tool, like so. If you're familiar with your Sebos, or if you're not, you're about to learn. The one can come out like this, so you can get to various places. Or any of your tools will go on the end of it, so if you need to get up to high places, something like that, you can do that with ease. Also, the hose itself comes out, so you can put your tools on there and get close by. And with the Pet comes also this extension hose, which we do sell on its own anyway, but it comes with this one, and you can put your tools on the end of there, and that will take you quite a distance up the stairs, for example. And if you need to get up high, that hose also goes into your wand, which is a great bit of versatility if you're doing that, that big open space at the top of your stairs that you can never reach, something like that. What the Pet also comes with is this little mini turbo tool, which is perfect again for stairs, for upholstery, for mattresses, for things like that. And this is probably one of the best vacuum-driven tools that I've encountered. They're a bit clunky looking, but they are very, very effective. And that is the extras that you see on the surface that come with this machine. But there's also a couple of other aspects to this machine that I'm going to show you about, including the self-leveling and the boost. So I'm just going to show you what's on the front of the machine. You've got four lights that light up on the front of the machine in use. One is a bag check light. It tells you when the bag is full. Actually, treat it as a blockage light because it also comes on if the machine is blocked. One is also if the brush roll is unhappy. For example, if the belt snapped, which really doesn't happen with a Sebo. But if something's jammed in the brush, for example, that will light up. The other two lights, up and down, they relate to the self-leveling aspect of the machine. So while the machine is in use, it will level, I'll show you in a little while, it'll level up and down on the carpet on its own. And as it's coming up and down, adapting to different floor types, these lights will just blink green occasionally as it's adjusting itself. Now there is on this machine a boost button, which is this one here, which you'll see it light up when I switch the machine on, and I'll show you how it works. Basically what the boost button does, it doesn't increase the power to the machine like it would do with an E3 or some of the cylinder models. What it actually does, it affects the self-leveling system. It pulls the head even further down into the pile of the carpet. So the agitation of the brush roll is far greater. And what that does is it vibrates dust and grit out of the pile of the carpet and allows the carpet to be groomed a little bit better. So that's the boost feature. And it also has a headlight on it. So I've shown you the lights. I'm going to show you a little bit about maintenance. I'm going to cover a little bit of basic maintenance. So this hose here that you already know comes off. If the machine is blocked, obviously you'll take a look down there. That's if the bag light comes on. If you think you've a blockage in this hose, completely modular, that hose comes off like so. Also, because these are a modular machine, if you get something really blocked in it, like a sock, you can take off the body like that. There's an inspection flap here that goes right through, so you can pull the item out. For brush roll cleaning, brush roll comes out like that, so you can trim it off with a pair of scissors. So these are pretty much a user serviceable machine. One of the reasons Sebo is such a good machine is because of the engineering. While I've got the brush roll out, I'll just show you something in here. See that blue steel cotter pin, what drives the brush roll? You buy something like a Dyson or a Shark, that's a little tiny plastic cog. On this, it's a steel cotter pin. They do not break. The belts are inside the machine. They're made of Kevlar. The belts don't slip because they're toothed. They don't snap because they're made of Kevlar. These are an evolved machine. And when I say they're an evolved machine, what I mean is Sebo don't reinvent the wheel every 2 or 3 years like Dyson and other manufacturers do, and then spend the next couple of years ironing out all the problems under warranty. This is a Sebo X1 from the early 1990s. And this is the one you're buying today will be a Sibo X7. So this is the 3rd generation of the Sibo X series. And that has allowed the engineering on the machine to evolve really, really well. And that's what makes Sibo confident enough to give you a 5-year guarantee. At least UK mainland is 5 years. Highlands and Islands are 2 years, I think. There's some small print for people in remote places. But most people get a 5-year warranty on one of these, and experience tells us you are highly unlikely to need it. So I'm going to show you how the bag works. Obviously this is a bagged machine, so no cyclones to wash, no filters to wash. When the bag's full, you slip it off that carrier. There's a little green cap you can pop on there as well to seal the dust in, and throw it away and pop in a new bag. The old argument that Dyson used to put out about, oh, you don't need to buy bags with our machines, it's an utter nonsense really, because these bags fill up solid. As they fill up, you get a lot of muck in one of these, so you're not changing it every week. Most people tend to use a box of bags a year in normal domestic use, and there's eight in a box. Also, I'm going to touch on filters. This tall filter here is a charcoal filter. Now what that does is it takes away smells, the same as any type of charcoal filtration in anything. That takes away pet smells, it takes away other smells, so it means that the machine isn't smelly when it's running. And also, that is the second stage filter, because your bag is the first filter. That is the second filter. And on the back of the machine here is an exhaust filter, which is the third filter. So you've got 3-stage filtration in these, and that means the air that comes out of this machine not only doesn't smell, it's cleaner than the air that went in it. So now we're going to switch it on and show you how it works. I'm just going to demonstrate to you the self-leveling. Watch the head sink as it switches on. So I'm just going to show you it running on the floor. I'll do the first. It takes a moment to settle and find its correct level on the floor, because as I said to you, it's a self-leveling machine. I'll do a little bit of it normally, and then I'll put the boost on, and you might see it go down a little bit more. And you may or may not see a difference between how it cleans, but there actually is a difference in reality. So that is the Sebo X7 Pet. I hope I've told you everything that you need to know to make an informed buying decision. And you'll find these at a very, very good price on our site, seboshop.co.uk. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe, and you're welcome to leave any comments down below. If you're watching this embedded onto the product listing in our site, I hope I've given you enough information for you to decide if one of these is for you or not. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.